18-2, and we'll take a look at 18-1, and they're similar. It says for one, it says calculate a 4-quarter weighted moving average for the number of shares outstanding for the Boxley Box Company for the 9 quarters of data. So this we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why we put them here, but it's all right. I think I'd move them down one if it were me. What we're doing here is we're seeing if we got kind of a, I was going to say a trend, but I don't know if that's the right word for it. But we're doing a moving average, meaning that we take into consideration, it'd be really easy to do an average. We just take the last 4, boom, say average, right? And that would give us that. But we've got kind of a trend maybe going, and so we want to do a weighted moving average, giving more weight to the last quarter, in this case, the 4th quarter that we're analyzing, okay? And we'll move along. And so the formula is really simple. It's just taking our weights, 10, 20, 30, 40, times these amounts here, and then calculating that weighted moving average. Now, you might want to do it this way. I was just thinking about this before I did it. And you'll see our weights add up to 100%, right? And it would be simply equal to this. Oops, I'm going to need parentheses. Shoot. Parentheses this times 10% plus this times my 20%. Again, I got to keep putting my parentheses in here because I'm mixing up pluses and multiplications, plus this one times 30%. You know what? I should be putting dollar signs by each of my ones over here. I'll have to go back and do that, plus this one times 40% and do my dollar sign there, and parentheses. I got to come back here and do the dollar signs in here, okay? And that should give me the same answer that I have here, right? And if I did it like that, I ought to be able then, I think, to just drag this down, and it should kind of follow along. Yep. And with that gives us a running average, a weighted running average with weight on the last quarter. You could do it opposite ways if for some reason you wanted weight on the 1st quarter versus the 4th quarter. But you know, the problem asked it this way, and your guys is similar. You're going to have 5 quarters, so you're going to have 1 or 5 months or 5 years, I guess it is. So you're going to have one more deal rather than the 4 that I have. You're going to have one more part of your equation, right? And with the weights being 10, 10, 20, 30, and 30. And I don't see, it says, why does it say describe the trend in yield? I don't know. Yeah, I would say that that's to describe the trend. And make sure you just tell me about it. Describe the trend in the ticket sales, right? Because that's what it's talking about there for number 2.